And welcome back to another episode of In Denial with your boy Nejay and Kiyan. We got two special guests. We got Miss Chanel.
Hi.
And Miss Victoria.
Yo, what's good?
Victoria, you might have to come a little closer. Thanks. Like, snuggle up to Chanel.
Okay.
Yeah, just...
Oh no.
Oh no, you're so close. Oh no, stop.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Speaking of clothes.
Speaking of clothes, fuck clothes right now. It is like
Clothes?
30 fuck degrees outside.
Yeah,
I
nasty.
like the heat. I want to make that known. I like the heat. I like high temperatures. 30s are a happy temperature for me. You know what I don't like? Humidity. I do not fuck with humidity.
Nope.
Well, what if there's like a breeze?
I love a breeze.
But it doesn't count as the humidity.
But it doesn't.
That just blows hot air into your
Exactly.
Yeah.
Brother, no air.
No. I mean...
There ain't no air anyways with the humidity.
Facts. But yeah, it's like the day before my birthday. We smoked, we drank. It was a grand old time.
Mm-hmm.
Your boy is
more drinking and smoking tomorrow.
More drinking and smoking tomorrow. Probably at midnight. Probably. It is June 17th, 9:32 p.m.
Why do you have to give me timestamp?
I don't know, man.
Just 2.5 hours from his birthday.
Yeah, just 2.5 hours. It's the countdown to my birthday.
So when people listen back to the podcast, they're like, "Oh, at that time, my plus 2.5 hours, it was his birthday."
Yeah. So just take a shot for me. If you're listening to this, take a shot for my birthday.
2.5 hours after you listen to this part.
Take a shot for my birthday. I'm sure this is gonna get posted sometime in like fucking September or some shit.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, just
like a weird way of getting iced.
Yeah. You got iced.
You got shotted.
But yes, we don't have a story because Chanel had this phenomenal question, and then she was. You know what the worst part is? I called it.
Yeah,
I called it.
Like, should have started recording.
Yeah, she was just like, "Oh, do you think I should save this for podcast?" I'm like, "If you have to ask that, let's save it for the podcast." And like right before we were gonna start recording for the podcast, because Vicky was coming up the stairs, she was just like, "Okay, let me just say it anyway." And I'm like, "No,
listen."
No, she still asked her like, "Fuck it." Just
yeah, I was like, "No, that's
question,
true."
Though.
I said, "Fuck it, let's go,"
That
because she was asking it, so she really wanted to say it.
It was a different question.
Oh, there's a different question?
No, remember the shower?
Yeah, the shower question.
No,
Yeah,
I know, but I'm not gonna ask that here.
Oh,
you don't need that.
But it drifted into.
It drifted into the
next
other
question, which was what they're like. Wait, hold everyone's thoughts.
Okay. So first question though was, do you wash your legs and feet in the shower? Vicky, you didn't get a chance to answer this because you weren't here. Do you wash your legs and feet? Okay. Wait, was it legs and feet? Is that how the question went?
Like, okay, it's like, do you scrub like just the upper body, or like do you like let it trickle down?
Do you scrub it all?
Do you scrub it all? Because there are some people out there, they don't.
They just run underwater, right?
They just they don't.
So
scrub
what do you do, Vicky? How do you clean your body? Please explain in explicit detail for our paying listeners. E-transfer me $10 at NELAAJAN_11@hotmail.com. Please e-transfer me. No Cash App, no Venmo. Just send me that shit straight to my bank account.
We also accept your hard cash.
Yes. For
slide under the table.
Yeah, just come to my house. Just slap me with a $10 bill. I'll take it. But yes, Vicky, can you please pay for our tell for our paying customers how you wash your body in explicit detail?
I have a loofah, so
same.
Okay, loofah gang.
Loofah gang.
Everywhere, including my legs, because you also have to like scrub and then like shave your legs and stuff
exactly.
Too.
Yeah.
So you
I
have
mean, if you're a girl, the boys are just looking at each other.
Are we talking about like shaving your legs?
Yeah.
Like, oh no, I don't do that. Yeah, fuck that shit.
So we have to
I
scrub
like my
it,
leg hair.
exfoliate
My
it.
very non-existent leg hair.
Yeah. Otherwise,
nice.
like, you don't get a clean shave kind of thing.
Nah, you know what? For my head top, I totally get you.
Because some people don't know what exfoliating is.
Yeah, I know, right? Crazy. But yeah, when it comes to washing your feet, do you use the loofah on your feet as well?
Usually there's enough suds, I'll just, like, manually go in with my hands and just, like, scrub them off.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why?
You go straight into your feet with your hands?
Yeah, because...
You don't want the loofah there.
Can you please
explain
explain for our paying feet customers?
I'm trying to get athlete's foot, like...
Hard pause.
This is, I know we joke about this, but if you do actually have athlete's foot, go to your doctor. That shit can spread. A lot of people don't know that. That shit is pretty contagious. So please, for the love of fucking God, go to your doctor, get that cream shit, and clean your feet. Yeah. It's really not that hard to clean your feet. It takes like less than fucking 2 minutes to do. properly.
Yeah.
It's really not that hard.
It's not that hard.
Wait, so do you guys scrub back?
I use the loofah for everything, and then for my foot I use that stone thing.
Oh, okay.
The you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I'm proud of
pumice
Yeah.
stone.
Good
What can I
answer.
say?
I should. Yeah, no.
I guess it was a
start
brown-
using that stone thing as well.
I don't know.
It's
I guess
there.
it was a brown person thing because like
It might be.
we've always had the stone thing, but I didn't start using it till high school.
Oh, okay.
Because I think that's when I started getting really fucking sweaty. So I was like, ew.
Do you guys
That's
have
fair.
like calluses or like really hard feet?
I do. That's why I like scrubbing it, like the dead skin and shit off.
Honestly,
Okay.
really hard.
Yeah.
But it's there.
Yeah?
It's there. Yeah.
I
Especially on the
used to a lot, but
I
like I
feel
don't
like-
know, it went away. It's weird.
Oh. Soft baby skin, huh?
Yeah.
Just the way I like my man.
Yummy, yum.
Mm.
Wait, what was your second question?
Okay,
So-
so the second question was, and we were like smoking a blunt,
Nalajin
going
has
in
such
circle.
a devious look on your
And
face
then-
right
because
now.
it really got
Yeah,
them.
because he was just
it really
like,
got
oh, we
them-
need Vicky for this.
It really got them worked up. It really got them worked
No.
up. You
I didn't
know?
say we need Vicky for this. I feel like it would enhance
No,
the
yeah,
experience.
it's like, I was like, wait,
with Vicky
we should
here.
probably stop because I feel like you would want to contribute to this.
Yes.
Mm, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So the question
So
is,
it's a contribution rather than like a person to direct your
Targeted?
Yeah. This
Oh,
isn't
yeah,
like a,
like
oh,
it
we have to
normally
make fun of
is.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. We're
Okay.
not making fun of
Yeah.
you this
so
time.
the question was, what's worse, physical cheating or emotional cheating?
We all answered already, so we'll give our
Yeah,
answers
yeah,
again in
yeah.
a bit. But Vicky, what do you think is worse? You're in a, I don't know, year or two relationship or some shit. What is worse, physical or emotional cheating? And please explain your
And
answer.
has it happened?
Well, we could
has
still
both
provide our
happened to you?
input.
Yeah, no, but I don't want
This is
to
just off the
influence her
page.
answer yet.
Okay.
So I want her to pick her answer and then not have us influence
Lost
her.
for words.
She's lost for words. She's really thinking about
I'm
it.
kind of like, are you talking about did I get cheated on or did I do cheating?
I mean,
No, which one was
no.
worse?
No,
No,
well,
no.
just a general
Oh.
question
Yeah.
first.
Yeah.
Not
And
a
then-
personal question.
yeah.
Like
Okay.
just a general question first. Like,
Well,
what
the general
do you think
question is
is
going to
worse?
be based on your personal opinion.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, but we'll get into that
Yeah.
after the general
Which one
question
hurt
is
you
answered.
more?
Yeah, because I'm assuming both has happened to you.
Like,
so
what
which one
would
hurt you
more?
more?
That's right. We're back to hating Mickey hours.
Yeah.
Booyah.
Oh, I'm not. No.
Stop being like,
No,
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
a girl's girl.
Yo, Vicky, come on, give me 5. Yeah! Notice how she didn't say I was wrong?
I just can't remember right now.
Ah, she's buried.
How
it.
many times?
I don't know, cause like
Oh.
it's I don't go looking for shit too. If we break up, we break up. I don't want to
Oh,
think too
I
hard
see what
into
you
it
mean.
too.
Oh,
But there's
okay,
like
okay.
signs where you're kind of like, oh, you probably were fucking someone on the side.
Yeah, okay.
But like, I'm not gonna.
Very similar to my
I'm not gonna call
situation.
you out.
Yeah, I don't want to.
Oh.
I don't want to fucking know. It's already done. I don't want
Yeah.
to deal with it no more. Yeah, I feel you.
Exactly.
Wait, so what's worse for you? What do you
Yeah,
feel
yeah,
like
sorry.
is worse for you?
In terms of being cheated on,
Yes.
Yes.
Emotional cheating is worse because you have to reach a level of like trust within this person, and like I feel like Nejay and I are a little bit more fucked in like the when it comes like to the sex part.
First of all, using
Okay,
my
hold
government
on,
name,
hold on.
crazy,
Name
crazy.
dropping.
I've always
Something got me-
referred to you
That's
as
wild.
What? I always
On
refer
this
to you-
show, I'm Nejay.
Okay, fine, whatever.
You're just as bad as Vicky.
Okay. Boy.
I'm actually
wait.
worse.
Okay.
I'm so much worse.
As
The
you're
only
saying-
difference is I have better times. We were talking about this the other day, actually. It's like, if we're going number for number, yeah, I'm obviously worse than anybody that you know. But if we're going for experience, oh, she got me beat. She got me fucking beat.
Not intentionally.
That's the worst part, I
It
think.
just happens
A lot
to
of
me.
character developments here.
A lot of character development.
Just
Not
happened.
not like physically, because she has not grown an inch for a very
Wow.
long time.
She
I think
just-
you've stayed the same height since high school, I think.
I'm okay with that.
No, but like, I mean legitimately. Like, I don't know. I'm just saying, because I grew, but I don't think you did, but I can't confirm that.
I don't want to know, man.
You telling me you never tracked your height, dog?
Not really. I'm pretty sure I
Oh.
stayed pretty consistent since high school.
Okay,
Like,
alright.
I
it's
think
not
our
too
growth
high.
spurt ends before your.
Yeah.
It does.
But yours
My
is later
growth
than
spurt
ours.
stayed
Yeah.
for like longer than even my doctor. Like, he was like, "Oh, you should have stopped growing a while ago." And I was like, "Okay, first of all, fuck
Okay.
you. Second of all, like, don't be hating. Don't be hating. I'm trying to hit 6 foot.
It's not fair.
It's not fair out here. I'm not trying to give fucking my family's genetics. I'm already losing hair. Don't make me lose on height."
Dead.
So yeah, do tell.
So emotional cheating is
Yes.
definitely worse because you've built that like closeness, intimacy, and trust with another person, and so like you kind of know when you're falling for someone, and like you have that chemistry with someone else, so you kind of can see it happening. Whereas like the physical cheating is usually like, oh my god, like got drunk and then like hooked up with some, etc., etc. Who fucking cares? But emotional cheating is more devastating, in my opinion.
I like how that's your fucking definition of physical cheating. Is just like, like I got so drunk.
I felt some coochie on the way. No.
Yeah.
I
Wait,
thought-
what were your answers?
Ours was like
all emotional
yeah,
cheating.
all
If I
emotional.
remember correctly.
Okay.
All emotional.
It's like it's a harder time to recover from that
Yeah.
than physical
It's
cheating.
more
Yeah,
intimate.
my answer was like, if I get physically cheated on, I'm putting her in the cuck chair and I'm making her watch as I dog someone else. But emotional cheating, how do you get back from that one? There's no payback for that one.
Yeah, seriously.
Because now I'm also thinking, like, if there's emotional cheating, you were definitely thinking about the other person while you were with me.
Yeah.
And being like,
Yeah.
oh, I wish it was them. Like,
Honestly, that hurts more.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
hurts more.
right?
I ain't gonna lie. To
Yeah.
me, that hurts way more.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, yeah.
It's funny because that deals with the story I'll read on the second part later on.
Oh, it's like.
In terms of like forgetting or like think of someone else during.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm glad that all of us are on the same page.
Wait, no, there was something else we were like segueing.
Yeah,
into
no.
before
We were
stopped.
segueing
I
into
feel like
something. I was
you were
waiting.
gonna share.
I was gonna share, but I was waiting to see if any of you were gonna bring it up first.
No, I don't.
I don't
All right, so
remember.
basically, they were talking about like, yo, the whole side hoery, or like the whole shenanigans on the street before you get into a
yeah.
relationship, or before you even like just cut the streets off because you're so done with it, right? And if you guys want to put your answers first before I put mine in,
I'm still lost.
you're
Wait,
still
what's
lost.
the question?
So it wasn't really a question. It was more the mindset of like, oh, like I feel like people who've come out of their hoe phase do so because sex by itself.
Oh yeah.
Like, this was part of the emotional cheating versus the physical cheating. Sex by itself can be a purely physical thing. To me, at least. I know for a lot of
Right.
other people, that is not true. I am a dog. Bark, bark. I get that. But sex can be a purely physical thing.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be emotional. Emotions are a deeper form of intimacy, trust.
Yeah.
Like, there is a deeper level of, like, understanding and knowing someone when there is emotional intimacy.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not saying that sex can't be emotional. Some of the best sex is when there is that emotional intimacy
Right.
on top of the sex.
Right.
It's like that creme de la creme. But when it comes to physical sex, it doesn't hit the same.
Yeah.
So after a while of only just getting purely physical sex, you kind of get tired of it and you kind of just like, yeah, I kind of don't want to be the streets. I don't want to be in the streets no more.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what we were talking
Yeah.
about.
I mean, that's what
like,
I was saying because I'm just like that kind of like made me end my whole life. 'Cause I'm just like,
Yeah, like
just hookups, whatever. Like it didn't give me enough satisfaction. At some
yeah,
point.
like I got it out of my system type thing.
yeah,
and
like I
then-
need the emotional part now.
Yeah, exactly.
That sounds
Exactly,
way more
yeah.
cool. I want to be on the cool side. Fuck. I keep flashbanging myself.
Question for you guys.
Yeah.
Do you think you can take the emotions
Out
We're
of sex?
so-
Yes. Sorry.
Wait.
Sorry.
Do you
My
think-
bad. My bad.
Let me finish. Do you think?
Oh, this will be the first time somebody does.
Oh.
Let's go. We're
We're back to hating
for those of you who are listening, I want you to take like a half shot every time we roast Vicky. Just we'll have this be an ongoing game from now on. But every time you're listening and you're in the comfort of your own home with a little bit of alcohol on the side, or even like if you're smoking up, take a hit every time we roast Vicky. So you know we'll make it a nice little game.
Blackout by the end of the.
Nah, they can handle it. We have some strong listeners. At the end, it's like 25 shots.
Sorry, what was the question though?
So, do you think you guys are so like such professionals at taking the emotions out of sex because like it was never an emotionally safe spot for you to build
It
that
can be
connection
rooted
with
in
someone?
trauma. Yeah, you're right.
What can't be rooted in trauma?
Like dissociating the.
Sex from
Like how you were doing. You
I think mine was very much rooted
Yeah,
in trauma.
yeah.
I think it very much was rooted in trauma.
Like you fully took yourself out until we brought it up and
yeah.
ruined your life.
Oh yeah, of course. These fucking assholes. You know what the funny part was? It was during a different recording. All the boys were there, and then after the fucking us filming the podcast, they were just like, so this is an intervention for you. And I was like, whoa. They didn't say that. They didn't say that, but they might as well have said that. Like, all these fucking questions. So
by the way, why is your life a mess?
And it wasn't even that bad. The only bad part was like, yo, man, you just be dogging through women left, right, and center. So when is that? What's the point of all that?
When is it gonna end?
Well, no, it was more like, have you sought any like emotional connection in these women? It's like, oh shit, I didn't think about that. Emotions.
How long ago was this?
Huh?
How long ago was this?
This was
like
COVID.
before Cuba. I know it was before Cuba.
2000.
It was
Or
probably
yeah.
like
2020?
2021.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's when they finally made me fucking question my own emotions, like the fact that they exist, and I was like, oh yeah, fuck, didn't even think about that.
Damn.
But yeah, I would say it's trauma that like
Yeah.
would lead you to like to take the emotions out of the sex.
Yeah.
Yes,
Which I
sir.
feel like is pretty
But
common.
I would also argue, part of it, yes, trauma. I'm not
Yeah.
going to deny that.
Yeah.
But another part of it is that you're so damn horny, you're not thinking about emotions. Your mind is
It's
solely
overpowered.
focused on the physical aspect of
like
sex.
I feel
Yeah.
like when I was like in that phase, I kind of knew that I just didn't want anything.
Yeah.
So like that was kind of, I don't know if it was trauma, maybe. I don't know, a heartbreak, I don't know. But I felt like I kind of knew that I didn't want to be in a relationship.
So you kind of cut off the emotional side
like,
of things.
like because like
Don't need
honestly,
these.
like I was able to be homies with some of them, like
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
the past and stuff like that. Like we would like literally just talk like friends or
Yeah,
whatever.
if emotions were involved, then like it would have been a lot harder. It's kind of like,
Yeah.
we can chill, whatever.
But I feel like
Yeah.
that also is the reason why I feel like a lot of the people I've hooked... Well, I'm not going to say... Oh, a lot of the people that I knew that I hooked up with, that weren't randoms that I hooked up with or strangers.
Yeah.
The people that I actually knew that I hooked up with, for the most part, if we're not homies, we're at least cordial with each other.
Yeah.
Like, it's not
Yeah.
weird or anything.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, for the ones that are still homies, like, we keep it platonic. It's not really an issue of, like... Oh shit!
Yeah.
Like no, it's just like, oh yeah, that happened in our past.
The thing is that like it goes on both sides, right? Like
I'll go on both sides.
I know you will.
Rawr.
Like more like as long as both of you can keep it cordial, then it's fine.
Yeah.
As long as one of you didn't involve emotions like an idiot, then yeah.
Have you guys ever had like a hard time doing that? Like
What someone?
dissociating?
Oh, dissociating.
Like, yeah, like in the beginning or like as I don't know.
I don't think I ever did.
I think
I
I've
don't
done
know.
it a
Ever
few
did.
points.
Yes to both.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
Yeah,
I've done the
You've
a
had
few
like
points.
like a
And I'm just like, fuck,
like it was
I don't
hard
know.
to.
Oh yes, very hard. But yeah, like fuck, where were we going with this originally?
Hold on, give it a second.
Something about emotions.
Emotions, hookups,
Taking the emotions out of sex, and
yes.
whether it was because it was trauma sourced.
or something else.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I was thinking of how like in terms of like hoe faces in general,
Yeah.
like you kind of have. I feel like everyone needs to go through like a certain period of hoe faceness before
Yeah.
like they're in a stable mood where like okay, I can pursue a relationship.
I would
Yeah.
argue you don't have to go through a phase of hoe-faceiveness.
Oh, okay.
I feel like a lot of the people, not everyone, but a majority. Actually, you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it more, maybe it is only traumatized people.
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking about it, I'm like, wait, no, there wasn't a single healthy one.
Yeah.
Oh no.
You know healthy ones?
Like mentally. I'm including myself in there. Yeah, no, I would say that for a lot of the people who are hoeing around,
Yeah.
it was rooted in some sort of trauma. Did some people heal from that trauma and then just go on to just really fucking like sex? Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But I would argue that mostly all of it started from trauma.
Mhm.
Yeah, like they don't want
And-
to attach to anybody.
Exactly.
and catch feelings.
Exactly.
And deal with all that stuff.
Exactly.
Who
And
wants
that's,
that?
I feel like
Yeah,
I feel like a lot of people, when it comes to hookup culture, they like that short hit of dopamine
Right.
that comes from sex, or just a hookup in general. Because there's the feelings of sex. There's a feeling
Yeah.
of somebody wanting you in some sort of way.
excitement
There's,
and all
there's
that.
like the passionate. Yum, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
There's like it's so taboo. Like all these different things, right? That make
Okay.
the sex like a little hit for you,
Yeah.
right? But then you do it enough times, and it just doesn't hit. It's like any other drug.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Right.
You hit enough weed, the weed doesn't hit the same. You got to do even more of it. You fucking drink. If you start drinking a lot, a shot's not gonna feel like anything anymore.
Yeah.
Like, it's very much like that, where it's just like, and same thing with sex. You fuck a lot, it's every time you fuck, it's gonna get even more forgettable as time goes on.
Exactly.
Because it's just a fuck. And you become so desensitized to sex because you're just hooking up all the damn time, right?
Even with friends with benefits?
Even with friends with... Well, here's the thing, right? With friends with benefits, I would argue is a very slippery slope.
Yeah.
Because for people who don't know how to separate their emotions from the physical,
Yeah.
there is a very good chance that y'all can catch feels.
Yeah. Well, one of them. If both of them are not able to.
If most of them aren't able to what?
Both of them. No, both. Like,
If
both
both of them-
parties are not able to dissociate.
Yes.
Then that's where it gets kind of...
But also, you're tempting with fate at that point, because, like, you're already close and you're hanging out and shit.
Right.
Yeah.
So, like, it's like a lot riskier to catch emotions in that
We've
case.
had these talks before, and my whole thing with friends with benefits versus fuck buddies is that when you're friends with benefits, you can just hang out as friends and have a good time.
Ideally.
As friends. No. Not even ideally. It is the... Like, in my head, if you guys can't hook up...
No, I'm saying
sorry,
there's a lot of
you
situations where it's where people have not
like
been
I
able
would
to
say a
do it.
majority of times, like it would be ideally.
Yeah, I know.
But, like,
I'll give you that. I want that.
if you can't hang out one-on-one without piping every single time, then you're not friends with benefits. You're just fuck buddies.
Wait, without piping?
So if you two are friends with benefits, right? You guys should be able to have a day where you're chilling one-on-one.
Oh, without
and not pipe.
okay.
Just hang out, have a good
I
time.
heard it differently.
Yeah.
That's
If you can't do that, you're not in a friends with benefits situation. You are in a fuck buddy situation.
where you have to pipe.
Because you guys are piping every single time, no matter what.
Yeah.
If you guys can't hang out and just chill as homies, you guys weren't
You ain't
homies.
homies.
You ain't homies.
What if you try to chill as homies, but the sexual chemistry is so good that you just start doing stuff?
I mean, you're still
Again,
hanging out.
Again,
normally.
I'm not saying that that's an issue.
Yeah.
But like with that, if your chemistry is that good, that's when emotions start to come in. Because
that's a good point.
like I can see it on your face when you were talking about it. You're like, oh, I remember those days.
And then I learned he had athlete's foot.
Yeah.
And yeah, so wash your feet, guys.
Nasty.
You're fucking disgusting.
Oh no.
Is that what you want?
No, not the foot.
So for the audio listeners, Naloja took his toy foot out and started whipping
why?
Don't ask why
and she
he has
liked
a toy
it.
foot.
It's okay. You know those like mini hands that you can put on your fingers? My girl got me a mini foot as well. So yeah, you like that?
No.
You like those? You see that?
It has no athlete's foot.
Oh my gosh. Okay, yo, don't touch me with the foot.
Ew. Why must
And you heard it here, folks. Kiyan is into feet. I repeat, he's put toes in his mouth.
Oh my god.
But yeah. Foot fungus aside.
Ew.
Yeah, if your sexual chemistry is that crazy good, then you're on the track to catching feels. And
Yeah, you might have to explore that option.
You might have to either explore that option in the means of a relationship or abort that
or
option.
heavily deny it like I do.
I wouldn't advise it.
Have you ever, or any of you ever
What,
caught
denied?
feelings? No.
Caught feelings?
Well, okay, I think I know your answer already. But caught feelings while you were friends with benefits.
Oh, yes.
I'm also
Yes.
gonna say yes.
Okay.
I would be. What's the word? What's the opposite of humble?
Huh?
Narcissistic.
No, yeah, narcissistic.
Okay,
I'm really into yourself.
I would be bullshitting. I'd be BSing on the highest court if I said I never caught feels for anybody that I was friends
Did
with
you
benefits
know?
for. Did I know?
Were you aware?
In my head, I was aware, and then I had to, you know that thing that guys do because they never taught how to feel their emotions,
Yeah,
where
no.
they compartmentalize every emotion into a box? I did that right after. Every time, I was like, oh, this is nice. And then I was like,
Nope.
What was that?
Realization.
What
and then
was
boxed
that?
it up.
I was
Get
like,
the fuck out of here.
I was like, okay, see you next time.
So you
Close
boxed
the
it
door,
up?
lock it, ran up to my room.
Oh my god.
All right, so we gonna talk about that?
Wait,
put a mirror right next to myself.
Yeah,
So what the fuck was that, dog? What the
So
fuck was that?
at that point, do you cut them off?
No. If I can't cut the emotions off, then I cut them off. But if I can cut the emotions off, then I don't cut them off.
Have you ever? How about if it was someone that like you still talk to, like, oh, like you're? I don't know where I'm going with that question.
Like,
Like,
like very
'cause you-
interconnected in your life.
yeah. Like, do you, and
What
then
if they were
you
part of
cut,
your
and then you
friends
catch
group?
feeling.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
like
And
for
then
example,
you just
I think-
then
I
would
think-
you cut them off?
at that point, yeah, I feel like I would have to cut them off, right?
But then it would be
Ooh.
like chaos within the friend group.
No. Here's the
Would
thing.
it ever?
Wait.
Yeah,
do
would.
you mean like as we're friends with benefits, I've caught feelings she's in my friend group?
Yeah.
Is that the
Like,
order?
potentially, like, yeah, they're in your friend
Or
group,
like she was in your friend group.
or like it's just someone that you see like often-ish.
Even though a better situation is if they're already in your friend group.
Yeah, let's keep it like that.
Like it's already integrated from the start.
Okay, so
And
we
then
were
it
friends
developed.
first.
Yes.
We started piping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have that moment of oh shit.
Yeah.
Do
you still cut them off?
I don't.
Yeah.
I only cut them off if I couldn't I only cut them off, or I tell them straight up.
Yeah.
If I can't oh fuck, I can't say.
Compartmentalize.
Yeah.
Compartmentalize.
Compartmentalize.
Computeralize.
We're all eating so.
If
We're all
I can't,
glitching right now.
if I can't box away those emotions,
Yes, there we go.
then yes,
What if
I
you
would.
can't?
If I can't,
Yeah.
then I would either A, I told her,
Mhm.
or B, I cut them off.
Oh. Okay.
And then for the one that I told her, it got real messy.
Oh.
We stopped having sex.
Okay.
Well, we stopped having sex
Uh-huh.
because I told her, hey, we can't hang out one-on-one no more. We cannot hang out one-on-one no more because I know what's going to happen. And
Yeah.
I feel bad.
Mhm.
And I want you to feel bad.
Mhm.
So I'm no more one-on-one hangouts.
Yeah.
Because we know where it's going to go,
Yeah.
and that's going to be an issue. It was very much just like sexual compatibility was getting too flossy with it. I
Oh,
was just
God.
like, I can't do this because you will give me that look. And it's over for me. There goes my self-control,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And so we stopped piping for a bit, and we just hung out as friends in groups, chilled,
Mm.
you know, did that whole thing.
Okay.
And now we're dating, so, you know, it kind of worked out.
So it was a happy ending.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that kind of worked out.
Nice.
What a twist.
I know, right? Oh, Lord.
But
But
yeah,
yeah.
I feel like the being catching feelings for your friends with benefits happened a lot when I was younger, and I was less in control of my emotions. I think I went through a fair amount of shroom trips to kind of like
Fair.
readjust and reevaluate what's like
Fair.
important in life
Fair,
and like
fair.
why you shouldn't like really care about too much or be too high strung about.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like, especially after that, I've gotten a lot better. Well, I can just fucking fan you guys. Come on. Like all you guys are like, oh, we're in that position.
yes, Daddy.
Okay, don't make it weird.
Oh.
You.
Anyway,
He's
go.
just fanning us right now.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I can hear the
Um,
wind on the mic.
Oh,
Stop
really?
it. That's enough. That's enough.
He's an airbender.
He's not bold enough.
You can be there,
Yet.
but are you gonna do it?
I want to do it. I want to dress up as Aang.
Yes.
I want to be
Right.
Aang.
But yeah,
have
I
Flo
got a
dress up
lot
as
better with
Appa.
like figuring out my emotions and like
Mhm.
kind of splitting the two apart.
Right.
Because like, you gotta be honest with your feelings at the end of the day. Well, big yawn.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's true.
Ew.
Oh my god.
But yeah, no. I think because I've had. Yeah, it's been a while. We've been talking for a hot minute. I just looked over and
I
I'm
also
like,
hope
damn.
you picked the right mic this time.
I did. This time.
That's
Okay,
right.
okay.
As I'm getting closer and talking right into the mic, I can hear it, and it's we're looking good. We're looking good.
All right.
Just making sure.
All right.
Oh boy.
Anyway, yeah, no. I remember like I had this whole quote unquote rule system where it's
Yeah.
just like if I catch feelings for someone, I feel bad because I knew back then I was not ready for a relationship. I did not think I was anywhere close enough to mature enough to be in a relationship. And what's it called? in my head, I was just like, look, if I catch feels for someone and I can't put that shit away, I gotta cut them off for my own sake, and vice versa. If they catch feelings and they can't put that away, then they gotta cut me off, because now I feel like I'm emotionally manipulating them. Yeah. And I don't want to do that shit. Yeah. So, cut them off. Because, yeah, after that, I would just feel guilty. Because now it feels like we're just jerking each other off at this point, and not in the fun way. It's just like...
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah. But yeah, it was one of those things where it's just like, yeah, you know, it felt kind of... What's the word? It would catch me by surprise, though. I won't lie. It did catch me by surprise. Like, oh, shit.
Where did that all come from?
Whoa.
You have to reevaluate everything.
Yeah, exactly. You're like, hey.
I just imagine you, like, sitting in front of a mirror being like, yo, that was not very cash money. What the fuck was that?
What happened to Biggest Hoe, huh?
What happened to the streets, huh?
I know, right? What happened to the streets?
You think you're good enough to get off the streets?
Who do you think you are?
You don't deserve a good future.
Oh my god. Yeah. Happiness.
Who said you deserve that shit?
Damn.
Definitely not your parents.
Get back on the streets, boy. You go gigolo till you die.
Gigolo.
Oh man. So yeah, that happens.
Yeah.
Let's take a quick break because I'm sweating balls right now.
Yeah.
And we'll be right back.
Mm-hmm.
And we're back from our smoky break and our talk break and our life break. Kiyan, what do you got in stock, motherfucker?
Yankee Dukes. My 27 female.
Wait, what is this?
It's nothing in particular.
Oh, so it's not r/nothing in particular?
It's best of Redditor updates.
Oh.
Okay, go for it.
Yes.
Hit me with it.
Reddit, okay.
But it's I think it's relationship advice.
Okay.
My 27 female, soon to be husband, 28 male, called me by his assistant's name during sex.
Oh no! It's over for you! You're done! You're done!
Emotional cheating?
That's...
Emotional cheating.
And physical cheating. And at that point, no, I would only, even though it'd be funny to say it's both emotional and physical cheating, that moment alone was just emotional cheating.
Yeah.
that
Insinuating physical cheating.
Insinuating physical
The way
cheating.
I would dry up so fast.
You said what? Who?
The way I would flip to be so toxic.
Oh.
God.
The brat will be really bratty. My significant other and I have been high school sweethearts, and we are due to get married this June. We just have a chemistry that works extremely well, and always did. I love him very much, and I know he loves me too, but with what he did recently, I'm having extreme doubts about his faithfulness. We are trying to get pregnant, and when we had sex a few days ago, he called me by his assistant's name right as he got off. He immediately got up and apologized and seemed extremely shocked. I was shocked too. After that, he has been very apologetic and seemed genuinely remorseful.
Better be.
But I'm having difficulty coming around to forgive him.
Understandable.
Yeah, understandable.
The way he said it too came across as he was thinking about her.
Oh no!
The only other person I have told about this is my mom and dad, and she thinks that my boyfriend has or currently sleeps with his assistant.
I would also agree with that. What does her dad think? I'm curious. Her mom thinks that way. What does her dad think?
I think he just has the mentality of like, oh, whatever she said.
Whatever she said, yeah. Whatever she said, you're right, honey. That's a smart man.
Double and pass it to the next person.
Yeah, fuck it.
Oh my god.
Or currently sleeps with his assistant, and that his tongue slipped up.
Mm-hmm.
His tongue definitely slipped up. Ayo! Yeah, oh shit.
I am having doubts because now everything looks suspicious to me.
Of course it does.
He goes to Dallas once every 2 weeks, and his assistant accompanies him.
Oh my god.
Those are work trips and are paid by his company, but
That's
those
great.
are starting to look suspicious to me now.
Mm-hmm.
3 months ago, I got laid off from work, and he asked me if I want, I could stay at home since we were trying to have a child, and I could be a stay-at-home mother. Now, I don't know if I should depend on him or try to get a job or not, My life is just filled with confusion all of a sudden.
I mean, I would say get a job, have some money set aside, because...
Don't stay home.
Yeah, don't stay home.
Honestly, I didn't think he would ever cheat on me, but I can't think of a reason why someone would say someone else's name after sex.
Yeah. After sex or during sex? I was under the impression this is during sex.
No, he just busted a nut and then he said the name.
Oh, he said it to post-nut clarity?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, he's definitely cheating on you. He's been cheating on you.
Not the post-nut
clarity. My God. Do you know how happy you are after busting a fat nut, bro? Oh my God. The joy is indescribable. And if the first thing that comes out of your mouth is another woman's name... Oh, no!
Ow.
Bro, you're saying that moment.
Are they married?
Male
They're
peak
about
euphoria.
to get married.
Yeah, they're about to
get married. Don't sign a prenup and get that bag though.
Facts.
Unethical life hacks.
Yeah.
Bro, think about this. At the point of your highest high, your thought that you click with that highest of highs is another woman's name.
Oh, like
disrespectful.
Absolutely devastating. But also get that bag.
Get that bag.
Facts.
Have a real ambition for that cash.
Facts. That's fucking crazy.
Damn.
That's crazy.
There's more?
He already
Yes.
did you dirty. You might as well,
Pay up.
benefit from it.
His explanation is that he was thinking about work, and that is why his assistant's name
Even more
slipped
reason
up.
to get that bag.
So you did that work is what I'm getting.
Oh, he was putting in the work, all right.
He was putting in them hours.
Oh,
Oh my
yeah,
God.
overtime.
He was really, filling the printer up.
Jamming the printer, I like
Jamming
it.
the printer.
Oh my God.
He has tried to fix things, but they don't seem enough for some reason. He told me if I want, I can come through his phone or his computer, and I did, but I did not find anything.
Because you
So
already
you-
deleted it, bro.
But the fact that you did just shows you don't trust this man. Like, it's gotten to a
Also-
point where the trust is broken in the relationship.
Also, they see each other every 2 weeks to go to Dallas together. Why do they need to keep like a...
Well, no, he's going.
Yeah, but the
by
point
himself.
is that they still see each other. I thought the assistant accompanies him.
Oh yeah, but they're not going to see each other. That would be so...
Well, no, like the
For
point
work
is that
reasons.
they're in contact
Yeah.
every 2 weeks at the very least. So like
True.
you don't really need receipts, and even if you had receipt, like you don't really need that all that much.
We'll see. I want to trust him. I really do, but it feels foolish to me to do so now. My mom thinks he is 100% cheating, while my dad agrees. He also thinks that it could be a mistake. I should make sure before I end the relationship.
I'm sorry. I gotta say, if I hear that, you're gonna have to do everything in your power to convince me otherwise. Like, I feel like that's such a trust-breaking moment that, like, if you can't prove to me, because in my head, I can't justify it in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
And I have busted multiple nuts. And as someone who has experience doing that thing, busting nuts, not once have I ever made this mistake. So the fact that he did,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I cannot, in good conscience, support you.
Yeah. Okay.
Wait, this is also a question for the ladies. Has this ever happened to you? Have you guys busted a nut, and then as you're busting a nut, you're at that post-nut clear, you're just like, oh my god, this is the best fucking feeling ever. You ever think of another guy?
No.
Oh!
Her face says it all.
When so it was in the middle of sex,
Okay.
and I accidentally said a different name.
Oh.
Was this a hookup or a relationship?
This was a hookup that was turning into a relationship.
Oh.
He got a little bit mad.
A little bit.
Was that like a ex?
I don't remember what name or whoever. I don't remember if it's like maybe someone else that I had hooked up with, but I think I did a name slip.
And yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Was the name slip somebody he knew?
No, he wouldn't know.
Thank God.
I feel like that would hurt more.
That would hurt more. That would be emotional cheating.
That would be
Yeah,
emotional.
seriously.
The guy told you not to worry about.
That would be automatic emotional
No,
cheating.
you fucking did
I'm
not.
kidding.
Oh my god.
That would be savage.
Oops.
Like this. Alright, keep going with the story.
He does think that I should 100% be mad at him, even if it was a slip up. I don't know what to do with us being so close to getting married. Advice, please.
What did the comments say? Because
So,
my whole thing is like, he's definitely cheating on you. A, that's the first point.
Okay.
B, I would hire a private investigator.
Yeah.
To kind of see, if you have the money for it, hire the private investigator. Yeah. Or, the more cost-effective strategy that Vicky suggested, don't sign a prenup, go into that marriage, take his shit, and leave. Fuck this guy.
Peace out.
At least you know he's got another woman to fall back on.
Mm.
His assistant?
His assistant, yeah.
Yes. Relevant comments.
Relevant.
Okay,
comments.
relevant.
Ooh.
Well, I can tell for sure that if he works with colleagues a lot, it can happen. This and that Jessica, quotation mark, this is apparently the assistant's name.
Okay.
Just send reports to Jessica. When you do this all day, it can come out automatically. I've seen it by myself. Sometimes my colleague's name, his girlfriend and name of our girl colleague. Very confusing kind of sentence.
Okay.
It can happen when he's pretty much saying like, you can slip up a name if you see it enough times across the day.
Yeah.
And she was like, I haven't thought about this, and this could be a possibility. I have been to his workplace, and he does take her name quite a lot. Still saying it during sex is still a bit too much, but if this is the case, I think I can forgive him. I just have to find a way to make sure it isn't something else. And then someone else said, use your own money, and you should surprise him in Dallas on his next trip.
Oh, my lord.
Yep, no. As you can tell, things are going to go sideways.
Oh, no.
He is supposed to leave tonight. I can visit him tomorrow since I have time.
No.
Well, I should show up after work at his apartment and see if his assistant is actually staying in a hotel.
Why doesn't he just actually like talk to the assistant and be like, yo,
maybe the assistant won't say shit.
Yeah.
I don't know.
There's a chance.
You never know.
You never know, but the assistant may say shit. Mm-hmm. Maybe.
Yeah.
I have to find out something.
Yeah,
I just booked a ticket.
Oh.
I won't mind spending a day or two in Dallas myself if everything is like he says it is.
Oh, Lord.
Do you have keys to the apartment? I'd go there, hang out, and wait for him to get home, for a surprise. I don't have the keys to the apartment. I can visit him at nighttime. He should be home alone at that time.
Oh my god.
Update.
Oh no.
3 weeks later. A lot to unwrap here, but I'll start by thanking those who decided to try to help me out here.
Okay.
Before I start, are you guys still on the girl side or the guy side?
I'm on the girl side now. But I'm also eating my protein bar, so go on as I munch this snack in anticipation.
Okay. He came from the last trip, and when he went again, I decided to go then. When I went to his apartment, I found her there along with some other people. His co-workers were all planning to go out. I did make up a story of why I was there to make sure he wasn't embarrassed in front of his co-worker, because it stormed in his apartment, and I think that worked. They all went out, and after that he stayed back, and we had a fight because according to him, I just humiliated him in front of his colleagues. Right now, things are tense between us. He stayed back in Dallas saying he needs more space, and we haven't even talked after that. I don't know if I was trying to catch him in the act or not, but I didn't work out, and now I feel 100 times worse.
Wait. So he was mad at her because she came through?
Yeah, just like, I'm planning, like, I'm called for, like, what the fuck are you doing?
Correct me if I'm wrong, but if a loved one comes and surprises you on, like, a business trip, I'd be like, hell yeah, like, come on and join us. I'm so happy that you're here instead of doing long distance.
It is a bit of an overreaction, man.
I would be shocked. I'd be like, oh shit.
Wait, what did he say?
Didn't this cost a lot of money? And then after that, I'd be like, well, let's go get lit.
He said she embarrassed him or something?
Yeah.
Colleague?
It's kind of like, yeah.
Rude.
It's kind of like barged in and it's like,
But it's not like she just fucking kicked in the door as they were having a business meeting or some shit.
Yeah.
She just dropped by and she was like, yo, what's up? And he was like, oh shit.
She caused a scene, right?
Yeah, she caused a scene.
She didn't slam the door down and be like, I knew you were cheating on me.
Yeah, she didn't say that. It doesn't seem like that.
No, she had a plan to play it off, that's why.
Yeah, and so she played it off and his reaction was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
She's like, I'm just here.
I don't know if I was trying to catch him in the act or not, but it didn't work out, and now I feel 100 times worse. I regret telling my mom about this because she sent a voice note to him. Oh my god. I told him to stop being a baby, and nothing would have happened if I didn't say another woman's name. He sent me the voice note my mom sent him. I did confront my mom about this, and she did apologize to him. Now I feel like maybe it was an honest mistake on his part, and that I blew it out of proportion. Waiting on him to come back so we can talk it out and fix this and move forward. Just a little update. Things didn't go well like I wanted to. Relevant comments part 2.
Okay.
Did the assistant have any reaction to seeing you? Was she cold, surprised, or anything? Honestly, this could be a harmless slip up on his end, but I would do my diligence before the wedding. No matter how angry he gets, divorces are so much harder than breakups. If you're trying to set a record straight before moving forward, he shouldn't be resistant about it. It was him who said another woman's name in the bed. You didn't start any of it. And OP was like, everyone was a little surprised to see me there. To be honest, not just her. My partner was surprised too. We aren't getting married. We are no longer engaged, probably in the future.
Oh my god.
He is a pretty straightforward guy himself. Either he'll end it or be okay with it. Things are bad right now, and I'm gonna give him time and let him come and talk to me. Someone else commented.
I feel like this is very much an overreaction from his side.
From his side?
Yeah, like, I'm like, oh, okay, your girl surprises you. You're on a work trip. She knows where you're at. She surprises you. She's like, yo, what's up? Surprise. And your reaction is like, babe, you fucking embarrassed me in front of my colleagues, and I need more time and space. And I'm like, it seems like a very big overreaction.
Yeah.
Because if, excuse me, if I'm not in a meeting, and I'm just chilling at the place that the fucking business paid me to chill at, like a hotel or something, and my girl's like, hey, yo, look outside. And I look outside and she's there. I'd be like, oh, what the fuck? Get your ass in this room. We about to smash. like, I'm so confused. Like, why was there this much of an overreaction to, like, I'm canceling our engagement. I'm canceling our relationship. Like, this is such an overreaction.
It's like he's, like, finding a reason to break up.
I guess, yeah. Because I'm just like, this seems like too much. You're doing too much for such a little thing. How did this relationship work up until this point? Sorry, 1 second. Let me lick the chocolate off the wrapper.
Do it next to the mic. Wow, that's some red chocolate.
It's just melted.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm done.
I hope you guys hated that.
Alright, we're done. That's all you get for free.
Alright, if you would have let me continue, the next comment literally fucking said
don't worry.
Oh.
Unlike Vicky. Oh, wait, no.
What?
Unlike what I did with Vicky, I will let you finish.
Hell, what the hell?
There we go.
There we go. Another shot.
Another shot. Why was it bad that you surprised him? What was wrong with you being around his colleagues, and especially his assistant?
Right?
If he loves you, he should be glad to see you.
Surprised, sure. I'm not saying not surprised, but...
That means that
you
he's
didn't
like...
hear that.
Good job.
He's like ashamed of her on some
Yeah.
level.
Oh no, my disgusting fiance.
The woman I said I loved that I proposed to.
I don't know what I said exactly because I was very angry at the time. But as I mentioned in the post above, I stormed in his apartment and he was accusatory. I did salvage the situation though, but I think in his mind that wasn't good enough. Maybe it's the fact that like she was confronting it, like because it was accusatory of just like, I know you were like doing the freaking nasty, and it's like, dude, you're still on this? Like I told you I'm sorry.
Oh, you mean like in the sense of like she's only coming, like he already knows she only came here to try to catch me on some
he
shit.
knew her intentions.
Yeah, okay. I can see why he's mad.
Yeah.
But also,
But to end the engagement.
you know what? But I can also hear me out.
Because she could have ended the engagement like right when she heard that.
No, but that's the thing, right? She did not end the engagement. He apologized. He's like, I'm sorry, it was a slip. This shit happened. Yeah. My bad. I can't control it.
Did she not apologize?
And she was just like, fuck it, whatever. But she's still not trusting him. So maybe this was like the final straw for him to be like, okay, if you don't trust me that much, why are we even engaged? Because, like, it feels like after this, everything is over. So there's no point of us being engaged anymore.
It's kind of like that.
I think that's the vibe I'm getting now.
Mm.
Yeah.
So.
Alright. Edit.
Oh.
Forgot to mention my boyfriend told me that he told his assistant about this. And she made the same mistake a while back with her fling because they refer to each other a lot. Second edit. He left his Mac at home, so I decided to see if he was talking to her or not.
Oh my god. Yeah, it's like you still don't trust him,
Yeah.
dog.
I just opened his WhatsApp and he's not talking to her, but his friends all telling him to break up with me. Like I didn't even do anything drastic. His chat with his assistant is work-related, but I'm disturbed by what his friends take. Looks like a breakup is about to happen. I let him break up with me because I think I'd get closure that way. Someone else was saying some other shit. He is quite simple. Doesn't like to play games or make things complicated. He did and she did something similar, so... but I can't say for sure how that topic might have come up. Right now, reading his messages with his friends, I do hate it and it hurts like shit that they all are rooting for him to break up. The situation is a total mess, honestly. I don't see a way back now. And someone asked why the friends want him to break up with her. Mostly because they think I ruined his relationship with my family forever and that since I don't trust him, he should put his energy somewhere else. Most of them are in this realm. A few think I did it in front of his coworkers to jeopardize his job. It's hard reading their messages. Final edit. Reading his chat for a while, and the last thing he said was, I'll end it when I see her next. So it's over pretty much.
Oh, man.
And that's where it ends.
Interesting.
But yeah, it really flipped the situation, didn't it? Yeah. Like, it went from like, oh, he fucked up. He said someone else's
So
name.
now she fucked up.
Yeah.
Like, I hate to say it, all the things those guys are saying to him, they're kind of fucking valid.
True, yeah.
It's so fucking valid. Like, if one of my boys was in this situation,
yeah,
I could totally see me being like, man, you're such a fucking dumbass for saying that. But even then, never in my life could I ponder making that mistake.
Yeah.
Like, I've had a lot of people I've worked with that I have been very, like, we say each other's names all the time on shift. Not once am I piping in the sheets and I'm like, oh, Rocky, like, what the fuck?
I keep dropping all this shit, I'm sorry.
How dare you? How about I drop you on the ground and bend you over?
Promise.
Pin you against the wall.
Oh, yeah?
Call you my dirty little potato.
Okay, no, that's weird.
Rawr.
Ew!
Rawr XD.
Not the RAR XD. Oh my god.
But yeah, fucking, I don't know.
I mean, the guys are valid, like what they're saying.
Yeah,
like,
no, and
agree.
I would say the same shit.
But then I also understand why she acting like that.
I know! But it's like, I can get why she's acting like that, but I'm also with the boys on this one.
Yeah.
I'm with the boys on this. So everything they said is valid. If I saw my boy put an effort into a relationship and then he made this really stupid fuck up, like something I could never imagine doing to that level of a stupid fuck up, and I see that happen, I'm like, okay, you are a stupid little idiot, but you're my stupid little idiot.
Exactly.
And I want to make sure that you at least channel your energy into something that'll actually give you something. And I would probably tell him, like, yo, drop this relationship. She obviously doesn't trust you anymore. She's already, like, dragged your name through the mud with her parents. So now, no matter what, her parents are always going to have a shitty view of you.
Yeah.
And then, on top of all of that, she still doesn't trust you, even though you've went out of your way at this point to try to do whatever you can.
Well, that's not something he knows.
That he what?
That's not something he knows, that she was still checking his chats and shit.
Yeah, but he apologized, and I'm assuming somewhere in that story, I can't remember because it was pretty long, where he said, like, he tried to make it up to her. He tried to, like, prove, like, you can look through my phone, you can look through my chats, like, all that. He tried his best, but at the time, it all looked like bullshit, right?
Yeah.
From her point of view, she's like, oh, you could have did this or did that, but that's kind of the point. She just doesn't trust him anymore.
Yeah.
And so if that's the case, the boys make a valid point. Why are you wasting your time and energy on a relationship where you've tried, she's not taking your apology, there's nothing you can do at this point, unfortunately.
Right.
So you might as well break this off and focus on something that is going to give you some level of return. Sure, I probably wouldn't say, like, oh, just focus all your time and energy into work. I'd probably be like, all right, like, hang out with us more, like, let's go, like, get your fitness back in check, or, like, let's fucking, you know, let's have a boys' night where we can all chill and talk and just veg out for a bit. Like, something to get his mind off of those things, right?
Yeah.
I feel like saying, like, yo, just go 100% in to work is not the best thing to tell
It really,
your boy.
out of all places, work too.
Yeah,
like...
if I told my boy that, I'm pretty sure he would become a millionaire, but, like, so depressed.
So
The
Oh
most
my God.
depressed billionaire ever. But yeah, that's yeah. I'm sorry, I switched sides at the end.
Yeah,
I switched sides at the
understandable.
end. Yeah.
It was a plot twist for me.
I didn't see it coming. I was just, damn. Nobody won.
Nobody
won.
in that
Everybody
situation.
lost in that situation. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's facts, actually.
That's crazy. All over one nut. That's crazy.
One nut and one wrong name.
One nut and one wrong name.
Damn. That's unfortunate.
Well, that's been your episode. Thank you for listening to this episode of In Denial. There we go. My brain's working again. And we're your boys, Nejay and Kiyan. Special guest, Chanel. Thank you for coming here.
You're welcome.
Special guest, Vicky. Thank you for being here.
No worries. I thought you just paused and you just like completely ignored it.
Yeah, I was like, do I answer
Like-
back? Like,
I looked at you. I was like, bro, do I just not exist to you anymore?
His brain shut down again.
Yeah, I was like,
Damn.
And, yeah, Kiyan, you got a razzle dazzler for the crowd, the audience, the peeps, the homies, the potato heads?
What do women and a bar have in common?
They both...
We just want to get reeled.
Close. Liquor in the front, poker in the back.
I do both on both sides.
I know.
Yeah, we know. Anyway, that's been another episode. Thanks for listening. You guys are great. Love you. Go fucking have another shot for your
Bye.
birthday. Bye.
Bye.